Hello guys and girls, my name is Levitee. Welcome to PSL Season 2, Week number 3, our team builder, and today we are facing my mate Ian and the New England Patrats. This is our last division match, so next week we will be facing random people, basically. So, it's important that I win this. Well, basically, it's just important that I win all my division matches. I've won one already, so we're good here. He is currently 0-2. We are sitting at 1-1, so I think we have the momentum booster for us, but he can beat us still because he could have easily won his first week battles. I think he lost his first week to a misplay, and I think he lost his second week to hacks. I don't remember. But his team he's his Current Black, Magnezone, Dalmai, Salazzle, Mudsdale, Electivire, Mega Diancie, Tapu Fini, Porygon 2, Reuniclus, Ariados, Quagstar, and Current Black as his Z holder. He's got a really scary core with Diancie, Current Black, Magnezone. I don't think those will come. The main thing is I'm really scared of Diancie. It can be annoying. Current Black is a threat for any team. But other than that, there's not too much I'm really scared of. Magnezone could also be a little bit annoying for me to deal with, but like that's really it. And Salazzle, of course, because Salazzle is a big threat to any team. Alright, well, the team we're bringing Kartana, Florges, Rhydon, Araquanid, Victini, and Mega Ampharos. So let's go in depth to what we're bringing now. So we have Kartana first up, holding the Shed Shell. Kartana is really good this match. I feel like it breaks down his team like a lot. If he brings Porygon 2, that could be a really annoying thing, but it would come down to what kind of Porygon 2 set he wants to bring, because if he brings like specially defensive for Ampharos, then Porygon 2 will be able to, Kartana will be able to handle a lot better. But if he brings like physically defensive, it can take a Sacred Sword actually pretty well, which is why I was close to running Fightinium on this for Porygon 2, but I felt like it wasn't worth it really. But we also had knockoff on there in case you wanted to hard switch in Porygon 2 on my Kartana. I could knock off his Eviolite, basically crippling that thing. But we have the Shed Shell on there for, of course, Magnet Pull Magnezone, which I 100% think should come because I have Kartana, and Kartana is a massive threat to him. Like I said, it just breaks down his team. Current Black doesn't want to take a Smart Strike, Sacred Sword on Magnezone. Dalmai's knockoff, Salazzle doesn't want to take a hit, Mudsdale dies to Leaf Blade, Electivire. As you can see, nothing really wants to take a hit from this thing. But yeah, what was I going to say? There's something I had on my mind. I don't remember what it is. Oh, I'm thinking he'll probably bring either Choppleberry or Scarf Magnezone. Scarf, of course, will allow him to outspeed Kartana and knock me out with an HP Fire, and Choppleberry, of course, will allow him to live a Sacred Sword. I'm not sure if he could be able to live a Z Fightinium, but I'm not sure. I could calc right now, but I don't really feel like it. But yeah, there's Kartana. For Eevee's running max attack, 112 in defense, 144 in speed, with a jolly nature. Now the speed, it allows us to basically outspeed his fastest thing, being Electivire and Current Black, but not let me outspeed Mega Diancie because I can't outspeed that regardless. So it's nice that we'll be able to outspeed Current Black and Electivire. And we ran just Jolly, of course, and nothing too special about that. Dump the rest in defense because my HP and Spadef ain't the best, so I might as well put it into here. So next up we have Florges. Now this Florges set is basically like a Current Black set. Shout out to my boy Sly. This is basically the same Florges set he brought for me in the DBA against my Current Black, because I really liked how his Florges worked against my Current Black in the DBS. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna steal his set real quick. So he had Babiri Berry. He had Aromatherapy, I'm pretty sure, but I put Defog over that because I didn't have any Defog before, and I like to bring Defog whenever I bring Victini. So we have Wish, Protect, Moonblast, and for Eevees we have max HP, 244 in defense, and 12 special defense. But Berry allows us to, in the defense investment, allows us to to live Steelium Current Black, which I'm pretty sure he brings, because otherwise else, he has a pretty hard time breaking through, Florges. Yeah, he has Salazzle right there, but he might be scared that I bring Psychic, or even Hidden Power Ground. I guess Ariados is a good switch into that, but like, it's the Psychic deal again. What else does he have? Porygon 2 can switch into me easily though, but I don't think he would risk being Toxic. And this thing is basically like my primary Diancie switch in, because I'll take 3 Diamond Storms guaranteed, so that's really nice. And from there I can just like stall out his Diamond Storms with Wish and Protect and whatnot. And Moonblast actually does a decent chunk. I'm pretty sure it guaranteed does over half, or like around that. I'm pretty sure it does like 40 to 60. something around there. But yeah, there's Flurgus for you. Flower Veil, of course, but not that that really matters. Like I said, the Beer Berry is primarily there for Iron Head on Kieran Black and the possible Steelium, and it's nice for like Flash Cannon on Magnezone, but I probably won't stain on Magnezone anyway because I can't touch it. So yeah, that's really it for Flurgus. Next up, we have oh, I forgot to mention this in the beginning. Shout out to my man Jingus for helping me out to build this team. Usually I build them alone, but like for this one I was like, okay, I'm gonna build with someone just because I like doing that. So I had my man Jingus come on and help me with this, and he told me that his team is very ground spam weak, and I didn't notice that before, but when I was looking at it I was like, you know what, he is really ground spam weak. Mega Diancie, Ariados, Electivire, Salazzle, Zone. So 5 mons right there, and I think at least 3 of those out of the 5 are going to come. So we brought Rhydon here. We were debating whether we just bring Bulky or Eviolite, Bulky, Eviolite, or Offensive with Weakness Policy, Rock Polish, but we ultimately decided to go Weakness Policy, Rock Polish. Stone Edge allows me to hit Kieran Black, of course, and it's my primary Rock Stab. Aqua Tail allows me to hit Mudsdale, which I think Mudsdale will come because it's a decent switch in the Victini, but like not at the same time because it still doesn't like a V-Crate, but at the plus side, it'll get the +1 stamina boost. But Aqua Tail also hits the, well, it's good neutral on Quagsire, but Earthquake is also neutral and not, and it's stab, of course. What else? I guess, yeah, it's really just there for Mudsdale. Yeah, that's what, then we literally just brought Aqua Tail for Mudsdale. Then we have Earthquake, of course, as my ground stab, as Earthquake, of course, hits his team pretty hard. It deals with Magnezone and Mega Diancie, which are kind of annoying for me to deal with. And Stone Edge, of course, breaks down Kieran Black as well. It doesn't want to switch into one. And then for my EVs, we're just running max attack, 136 in Spadef, and 120 speed with a Jolly Nature. So after +2 Rock Polish, this will allow me to outspeed Kieran Black, even, well, not if he's Choice Scarf, obviously, but even if he runs max speed, like Jolly, I'll still outspeed that. But I don't know why. I already battled, so there's no point of changing my EVs now. I don't know why I didn't put enough speed EVs to outspeed Salazzle. It's whatever though. I almost said something that spoiled the match, but whatever. Now, actually, I'll get into this. I'll talk about that thing later. Well, like I said, the speed allows me to outspeed max speed on Jolly Kieran Black or whatever speed increasing nature he so has decided to bring. And Rhydon is like overall, it just helps down break his team. As I said before, his team is very Earthquake spam weak. Which is why I really think Mudsdale or Quagsire will come. I mean, yeah, they're not like prime Earthquake switch-ins, but they can take a few. And Quagsire has the ability to recover up as well, which is a big plus. Tapu Fini, that's a pretty good Earthquake switch-in, but I don't see it coming because Kartana is a threat to him. Also Mega Ampharos, and Victini can click Bolt Strike. So that's really it on Rhydon. Next up, we have Araquanid holding the Assault Vest, which Leech Life, Liquidation, Giga Drain, and Scald. Now, originally, I was going to bring Sticky Webs. Sticky Webs Araquanid. Now, going back to Rhydon here, before I only put enough speed EVs to outspeed everything, with webs up, of course. But in playtesting, Salazzle was, Sludge Wave did like 80% to me or something like that. So I was like, okay, this is a big problem. I better run a especially defensive Assault Vest Araquanid. So that's what I went for this. Webs could be really good against him, especially against his fast things like Mega Diancie. Well, not really fast things, but like they allow Kartana to outspeed, which helps it a lot because then I outspeed Mega Diancie and knock it out with a Smart Strike. So, but Sticky Webs, Salazzle was a big problem, so I felt like going Assault Vest was better all in the long run. And like he could always, it's like a prediction game if he sends in Diancie on Araquanid, because he would have to predict me to click Sticky Webs. But if I predict him to go in Diancie and click Liquidation, then his Diancie is dead, which is a thing he needs to win. Leech Life, it's just like I didn't really need another move, and it allows me to hit our Reuniclus as well, which is super nice. And it's overall just like a good move to neutral hit on him. It hits Kieran Black, of course. Magnezone, Delmise. I mean, it's not going to do much to Magnezone, but it's actually Liquidation probably is harder. Actually, yeah, it does. But yeah, just Liquidation or Leech Life. And then we have Liquidation as our main water stab. It just hits him pretty hard. Nothing much to say about that. Now, Giga Drain. Giga Drain is a cool option here. We have Giga Drain for Quagsire because Quagsire, we outspeed. Actually, I lie. We don't outspeed. Actually, I don't even know what Quagsire's speed off the top of my head is. I don't think it's that fast, though. So we have Giga Drain here. A Giga Drain allows me to... I'm not sure if it Oko's Quagsire, but it does a lot. I can... I guess I could Calc, but I don't really feel like it. Should I? I will. Oh, I might have messed up the recording. Alright, let's go to the calculator. Let me get my Araquanid set in. Because I'm pretty sure he runs physically defensive Quagsire for Victini. Because without that, Victini basically spams V-Crate or really any fire move. Alright, so let's get you in. Araquanid versus Quag. I'm just curious to see how much the thing would do. Or not custom. Not custom. Let's say you are unaware wall, defensive, Giga Drain. Okay, it doesn't... It does more than Liquidation, which is nice, I guess. So that's what that for. And Scald I have just a fish for burns, because if he sends in like, let's say, Electivire on my Araquanid, if I burn it, that's a really nice situation for me. So Eevee's running max HP, 96 in defense with an impish nature, and 116 special defense, 160 special defense. So the defense Eevee's will allow me to live Diamond Storm every time from Mega Diancie. That's of course if he doesn't. That's of course if he just runs standard Diancie with just like 4 attack investment, let's say. Yeah, because you can see the calculator, 84 to 99. So I will live that, but after rocks, of course, I don't live that, but I don't see him bringing rocks versus me. I mean, he could, but it's whatever. I have Defog on Florida, so I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, this allows me to live Diamond Storm, and the 116 special defense is, of course, there for Salazzle. It allows me to take Sludge Wave and Fire Blast fairly well. I think it ensures a 3 KO at +2 from Salazzle with Fire Blast, so that's nice. Moving on via Victini, big old Victini's coming back again, week 3. He's played in every single match so far. So we're bringing Choice Scarf Victini because I knew I wanted to bring something Choice Scarf to outspeed Salazzle Mega Diancie, but I didn't really know what. It was either Keldeo or Victini, but like with Keldeo, I already had Araquanid, so I didn't really want to bring Keldeo, because then I would have been pretty weak to Magnezone. As you can see, it would basically run house on me. Mega Ampharos could take a hit, but he'd probably have like HP ground. Actually, I don't think he would be able to run HP ground Magnezone because I'm pretty sure he has to run HP fire. I don't know how much Thunderbolt does. That might actually just Oko with that. If he runs like Modest, probably. But back to Victini, we're running V-Crate, U-Turn, Energy Belt, and Zen Headbutt. So just mixed a mixed Victini. So it's like primary switching to Victini are going to be either Quagsire or Mudsdale, which is why I have Energy Ball. Energy Ball helps break both of those. Energy Ball does a lot to Quagsire. It doesn't Oko him, but it does a lot for sure. And then we have, it of course breaks down Mudsdale. If it doesn't Assault Vest Mudsdale, it might take it, but I don't know the exact calc off the top of my head, but it's not going to take it fairly well. Plus I outspeed. V-Crate, of course, is there to nuke his team, because it literally hits everything very hard, except for Quagsire and Mudsdale. But like Mega Diancie doesn't even want to take it. Of course, Tapu Fini could take one, but I don't think he brings that versus me, like I said earlier. A U-Turn, of course, gives us initiative. And then Zen Headbutt is just there for my secondary stab, because I didn't really need any other move. You know what? I've realized with something with Victini, I never ever need a Psychic type move, but I always have it just for that secondary stab, and I don't need any other move. So we did that again. I mean, I kind of needed this match. Kind of know at the same time, as it ensures an Oko onto Salazzle, as V-Crate doesn't, which I guess it's useful in that regard. Eevees are running 48 HP, max attack, adamant with 76 in special attack, 132 speed, so I didn't really need to run a speed increasing nature because with the Choice Scarf I was going to outspeed everything anyway. We didn't outspeed Choice Scarf Salazzle, of course, but I don't think you can bring that versus me because Nasty Pot like wrecks me. So I was able to afford to run Adamant Victini and equally do like a good amount of damage. Basically, I'm not sure if it's close to choice band damage or like the same. It might be the same actually. I don't really know. But yeah, choice Scarf Victini, nothing much about it. It's just to outspeed everything, bar like a Scarf Salazzle if he brings that for some reason. And I EV'd this because I didn't even need to run max or this speed EV, but this speed EV allows me to outspeed even Scarf Magnezone, which is the reason why I put this, because I outsped everything even without speed investment if I was Scarf. So I just decided to try and outspeed Scarf Magnezone as well. Next up we have Mega Ampharos. This last one could have been a toss-up between like Bufalon, Alola Ninetales, or Mega Ampharos, of course. I went Mega Ampharos in the long run because we were looking at it at like +2 agility. This thing can put in some work. If he doesn't bring Porygon 2, that is, because if he brings Porygon 2, I gotta get rid of it first before I do anything with Mega Ampharos. So like I said, we're bringing agility, Dragon Pulse, Hidden Power Ground, Thunderbolt. Hidden Power Ground, of course, Oko's the Magnezone, and I will outspeed at +2 agility. Actually, I don't know if I outspeed at +2, because if he Scarf Magnezone, that is. I don't know. So we're bringing 112 HP, 228 in special attack, 24 in speed def, and 144 speed. The 144 speed allows me to outspeed Kieran Black after +2, which is basically what I wanted. And there's no point for me to like try and outspeed Salazzle, because I naturally take a hit from it anyway, knock it out with HP Ground, or really any of my moves, because it's not that bulky. But yeah, it's not much on Ampharos. It's just kind of there to possibly be a late game win con. If he brings Porygon 2, get rid of that, and then maybe this thing can put in some work. I mean, other than that, it can do work. Like, if he brings Assault Vest Delmise, that maybe be able to wall it. I mean, Dragon Pulse might do a decent chunk, but I don't think it does that much. Delmise is a pretty good, bulky Assault Vest Pokemon. Like I said, HP Ground hits Magnezone. Dragon Pulse doesn't knock out Kieran Black, but it does a lot of damage, basically putting it in range of any of my moves from any of my mons, particularly Kartana and Victini. So yeah, that's really it on the team. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what our big weaknesses do you think you are. The team I'm thinking he brings is Diancie, Kieran Black, Magnezone, Salazzle, Quagsire, and the last one is a toss-up between Reuniclus or Porygon 2. That's what I think it brings. I'm not really expecting Electivire to come, or Ariados. I don't think he'd bring Webs versus me, because I could just counter team him with Webs, of course. So yeah, that's really it. If you guys enjoyed this team builder, don't forget to click the button down below. We got 3 in a row, which is nice. So I'm going to get the heck out of here. Hope you guys have a beautiful day.